aspect of that you just touched on earlier that I find super powerful, free, easy, low risk is just these accounts. These heartfelt, soul-felt, near-death experience accounts can be incredibly healing. They've been healing for me, but they've been healing to so many people that I've talked to. So can you speak to that for a minute?
Well, you make a beautiful point there. And, you know, Ken Ring, who was one of the founding members of the International Association of Near-Death Studies back in the mid-1970s, a few decades ago, he wrote a paper about how influential just knowing about NDEs, studying NDEs, reading some of the stories or hearing them presented from an NDEer can have a very profound, positive, transformative effect on people who get that knowledge. And Karen and I realized early on in our collaboration, beginning a decade or so ago, that you really have to meet people where they are. And don't expect people to, come to me to hear my story, but I've got to share with them what they are ready to hear in a way that can help them to grow to the next level. And that's always going to be through personal experience. So, and it's not just about sharing the stories, but encouraging people to develop a practice of going within. As you realize that the modern scientific model of consciousness is really one of one mind, that we're really sharing one mind. I like to say it's like the facets on a diamond. The diamond is the one mind. Each one of us is a facet. So we have slightly different perspectives of what is going on with the one mind, but we're all contributing to the knowing of the one mind. And personal experience is a way of gleaning that. And especially like in our book, Living in a Mindful Universe, as we argue for objective idealism, the primacy of consciousness. And we talk about the brain as a filter, so it filters in this primordial mind. But that's when you realize that going within mind is actually a way to go out into the universe. That's why meditation, centering prayer can be incredibly powerful gifts. So Sacred Acoustics is Karen's company, as you point out. And in fact, I played a kind of a seminal role in getting she and her business partner, Kevin Cossie, to join together back in 2011 to start bringing these differential frequency brainwave entrainment tones out to people, because I was astonished at the power that they gave me. And that included power to go back into my NDE and develop a much richer relationship. So this was not just about recovering information about my NDE as much as developing an ongoing relationship with the various kind of entities and denizens and that infinitely loving God force at the core of all. That was all part of my meditative practice. And yet I also realized Karen had never had an NDE. And yet she had a profound sense of the infinitely healing power of that loving force at the core from her own meditative experiences. And so when I encouraged her and Kevin to put together this company, Sacred Acoustics, and people can learn a lot more at sacredacoustics.com, it was really to help share those tools.